Hey guys, Stable at VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're going to continue featuring Worlds teams, and we're actually going to kick things off with Jamie Boyt's Worlds team. Jamie went 7-0 in day 2, and I believe he did lose in Top Cut, but still 7-0 in day 2 is an amazing feature, and on the other side he's got a really cool team, really solid player. I'm actually going to jump into a battle right now. So we've got Kyogre, Rayquaza, Tornadus, Nihilego, Incineroar, and Ferrothorn. So, as you can see, Jamie's got a really cool team here with the Salamence, Salazzle, not used to saying that name, Breloom, Necrozma, Duskmane, Xerneas, and Tapu Koko. So, I will leave the link to Jamie's analysis video of his Worlds team in the description down below, so go check that out. A lot of really good insight in there, so if you are interested in Jamie's thought process throughout the team, definitely go check that one out. I'll also link his Twitter because, you know what, why would you not want to follow a great player on Twitter? Anyways, we're here, and let's focus on this battle. So, looking at this straight up, I definitely want to bring Xerneas here, and I think it's just going to be a matter of protecting Xerneas. Also, Duskmane looks fantastic. It's just, when do I want to burst, and if I even want to burst, because I almost don't want to. With the Rayquaza, do I really need to burst? I don't think I do. Like, between Rayquaza and Nihilego, I don't think I need to burst. Obviously, I have that option, which is great. I also think, I don't know what comes here. Maybe I bring Koko? Possibly the Assault Vest Koko makes sense here. You know what, I think I will. I think I'm going to go Koko. Does Koko Necro sound dumb? I think Koko Necro's dumb, but I'm going to go for it because I'm running out of time. And I'll bring Salazzle in the back because I do need to find a way to hit that Ferrothorn. Probably not the right lead. I mean, I could have also gone with the straightforward Salazzle Xerneas lead. I feel like that's a pretty common lead with this team. But I really don't know matchups. I just kind of grabbed the team. I was like, you know what? Jamie's a good player. Jamie's got a good team. And let's see what we can do here. Either way, we're going to go Koko, Necro into Torn, Ogre. So, not too bad. I don't think this is bad for us. I am definitely going to burst, though. Do I want to burst? I could have led Ment to try and match the Tailwind. That was another option, but I feel like I need Salazzle a little bit more for that Ferrothorn. Because honestly, I don't really know how he hits it otherwise. I mean, I guess Nature's Madness and a boosted Zern does like 90% to it, so a little bit of chip out before that and you get the kill, so I don't think it's a rough matchup at all, but let's see what we can do. I could go straight for the Electro Web, because that would at least nerf his Tailwind a little bit, and I'm definitely going to go for it. Question becomes, what do I want to do? Do I want to burst? Yeah, I feel like I don't see a reason not to burst. I'll also go for the Photon. I'll go for the Photon into Kyogre, mainly on the fact that if I kill the Torn after he gets the Tailwind up, he gets a free switch into potentially a Rayquaza, and that's going to just sweep my team. So I really don't want that to happen. So Necro's going to burst here, and Kyogre is going to protect, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. Tornadus is going to get that Tailwind up, once again, as planned. Koko should hopefully we connect the Electro Web here. Looks like we did. Yep. So we are going to connect that Electro Web. So Torn's going to get chipped down. Actually did a good chunk of damage. That's a little bit more than I thought. Very happy I didn't target the Tornadus because it definitely would have survived. It definitely would have died and gave himself a free switch in. So here's where things get interesting. Does Ice Beam take out Necrozma? Does he double into Necrozma? Do I just go for Electro Web? Do I try to drop in Nature's Madness? Do I try to Sky Drop something? Obviously I can't Sky Drop the Kyogre. I feel like Electro Web's the better play. I feel like Electro Web Protect is relatively safe, but it also might be pretty obvious. I think I am going to Protect though, because at least at the end of the day it stalls out that turn of Tailwind. Necro's going to Protect it. If he tries to double into it with like a Tornado, if I could speak English, if he tries to double into it with a Z move and a Ice Beam, that covers that option really well. The Water Spout, I don't think that kills Koko because of Assault Vest. Oh, it does. Never mind. I'm still back in Sun Series with AV Koko. But he does Z move, so happy Necro lives. Now because of the Protect. And now I kind of force his hand to Ice Beam. I also have Fake Out Pressure with my Salazzle. Not too sure how I want to play the rest of this game out though. Torn's gonna come down, and through the protect, that shouldn't do too much at all. Yeah, okay, that does nothing. I am gonna bring Salazzle in for the fake out pressure. The only issue now is though, Kyogre should protect. Right? You would think Kyogre would protect. Yeah, I'll fake out Kyogre. Just in case he doesn't and tries to make a prediction, and I will also Photon Geyser the Torn. That should pick up the knockout there. Kyogre protects. I could have faked out Torn as well, but Torn also might protect. So, no, I should have maybe faked out Torn. Wouldn't have taken any damage, but Salazzle's gonna die to a Spout or an Origin Pulse anyways. So taking this Hurricane won't be a big deal, unless I die, which I don't, which is good. Necro's gonna get that Photon Geyser off, and that should pick up the knockout. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Yeah, okay, nice. So Torn goes down. We've got rid of his Tailwind user. He's got one more turn of Tailwind though, which is a bit unfortunate. Basically, the end game I'm trying to set up here is sack Salazzle here, and then next turn, come in for the Geo and the Z move, and that should set up my Geomancy, and I should be able to win the game from there. Ideally. The only issue I have with that finish is the fact that if he does have that Ferrothorn in the back, I've probably lost. But I will Sludge Bomb the Rayquaza here, and I also will protect. I'm pretty confident that the Kyogre will die to the Photon Geyser, or the light that burns the sky. So I'm not really too concerned about chipping that. And Salazzle's also going to die right here, so literally it doesn't matter at all what I do. I could have swapped Salazzle out and kept it in the back, but I'm really not trying to take a full health Water Spout from this Kyogre. Necro's going to protect, as that's probably pretty obvious. I don't see a reason to do anything else though. Ray's going to go straight for the Dragon Ascent. Yep, right into the knockout for Salazzle. Now the question becomes, do I want to target the Ray with the Z move? Because I should be faster than it. Hopefully we see an item. If we don't see an item, that's a bit unfortunate. We don't. Okay, so he is going to Ice Beam. I think I target the Ogre. I think I go for the Ogre because if by chance the Ray is Focus Sashed, then I actually just lose the game because he'll get the Dragon Ascent and the Spout off. At least this way he only gets one of the two off, and then from there I should be good. The only thing that scares me is he could protect Kyogre. I can't see it happening though. I feel like if he protects one of the two Mons, he's not in a great position. It would have to be an incredible read. Rayquaza does just go for the Dragon Ascent. Does this kill? Okay, it's going into Zern, that's good. I was gonna say, does this kill Necro? Which it might have. That crit me. No, it's Banded. That is Banded Ray if I've ever seen one. So thankfully I used my Xerneas spread because Jamie actually didn't release his. So I figured, you know what, I'll just use my spread. So here's the light that burns the sky. I should block this out for you guys. Yep, gotta block that out for you because I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, so very happy I used my spread. I'm probably sure Jamie's would have lived that too, but I don't know what Jamie's spread is, so I just grabbed mine and kind of worked out here for us. So as long as light that burns the sky kills Kyogre, we should have no issues winning this game. Because Ray's banded into Dragon Ascent, meaning a Dazzling Gleam will knock it out in a heartbeat, and then we can just we should be able to double team whatever the other target is with the Dazzling Gleam and like an Earth Power, either a Photon. And I'm imagining it's that Ferrothorn. If it's not that Ferrothorn, I'd be shocked. Does Kyogre live this? Okay, no, Kyogre dies, thankfully. I thought for a second Kyogre was going to hang on, the way the HP bar dropped, but thankfully it dies, and we do get our Geomancy off, which is very nice. So as I said before, it's going to depend on what that last slot is. It should be the Ferrothorn, and this game should be super close if it's the Ferrothorn. I don't remember what else he even had on the team. Does he have an Instant? If he has an Incineroar, I just double protect. It's not an issue. It's actually probably easier if he has the Incineroar, because then Dazzling Gleam does a little more to it. Let's see what we're going to go up against here. It's going to be that Nihilego, so shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue at all because we have Earth Power with the Necrozma. So we'll just drop a Dazzling Gleam, drop the Earth Power into the Nihilego, and that should be game over. I think. I don't see a way how he lives this. The only way I could see him winning this is if it's somehow like Nihilego is somehow faster than Necrozma and kills Necrozma. But even then, it's going to be close. But I'd imagine this Necrozma is faster than this Nihilego. And I also don't think Nihilego can kill Necrozma. So, Ray's going to go down. Mysterious Winds have dissipated, and Necro is going to get that Earth Power off, and that is 100% going to pick up that knockout. 4 times effective. Nice. Alright, so it wasn't the cleanest game by any means, but it definitely did the job. That Banded Ray is super scary. Like, I am super scared of Banded Ray. Like, it just does so much damage. And in best of 1, you can't really predict it, right? It's one of those things where it's like, it's got so many items, and I feel like I've talked about this before on the channel. But in best of 1, just figuring out the Ray's item, sometimes by the time you figure it out, it's too late. Like, obviously in best of 3, you can easily, I don't want to say easily adapt, but adapt a little easier. Like, if you know it's Assault Vest, you know that you kind of need to boost in order to take it out. If you know it's Banded, you should probably try and intimidate it, right? But in best of 1, that's tough to do because, like I said, I didn't find out, if that would have just killed me, I'd lose the game. Like, I had no clue he was Banded. I assumed maybe Focus Sash. I mean, it kind of makes sense on Ryoga teams, but we are going to find All Might here with a rating of 1521 from the UK. Rocking another Rayquaza Kyogre team. Alright, pretty cool team. With the Koko, Kartana, Incineroar, and Tapu Fini as the supporting cast. I feel like this time, because there's no Ferrothorn, and like no Tailwind pressure, I feel like Salazzle Zern is the correct lead. Obviously, I'll keep Necro in the back as well, because it's a great switch-in. I don't really... Do I want Koko? Maybe I do, because it just outspeeds everything. But then again, so does the Mence. The Mence does also a really good job here. And at least it brings Intimidate pressure if it is something like that Banded Ray. I think I'm going to go Mence here. Yeah, I'll go Mence for the Intimidate. But basically my thought process here is I could bring Koko. However, Koko doesn't put on too much pressure. And at least, like, I feel like the win con is definitely setting up Zern and having Zern Necro on the field. If we can get to that point, I feel like that's normally going to be most of the time a win. Obviously, having the Intimidate in the back is very nice because it allows us to take a little bit more a few more attacks from that Rayquaza, especially potentially living a E-Speed later on. Once again, though, we're going to have to figure out this Rayquaza's item. So he's just going to go offensive here with the Rayquaza Tapu Fini. So I think Salazzle Xerneas is a pretty good lead if I do say so myself. So what I am going to do here is I am going to fake out Geo. It's just a matter of what do I want to fake out. I could fake out Moonblast Array and just go for the kill. Right? Because Fini should go for like Haze or something here. It's just if I go for that and then the Rayquaza lives. Like if the Rayquaza can protect, he might protect you. But he's not going to protect because he's got to... Yeah, he won't protect you. I'm going to double into the Ray. Just go for that knockout here. See if I can get it. I'm not too worried about the Fini. I feel like it would have Haze if he's leading something like that. I can also deal with Fini later with Salazzle. So hopefully my opponent doesn't protect here and we should be fine to go. If he protects, I feel like he's just throwing the game away. The only reason he would protect is if he's Focus Sash. So could very well be seeing a Focus Sash here. Hopefully my opponent hazes. And that puts us in a good spot. So we know he's not Banded now, which is very good, meaning we'll be able to take a Dragon Ascent plus a -1 E-Speed, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Tapu Fini's going to go for the Light Screen. That doesn't bother me. No Haze, which is a bit unfortunate, but I will fling at this Tapu Fini now. Actually, I don't know what Salazzle's speed tier is. Does Salazzle outspeed Ray? It might. I actually do outspeed Ray. Alright, so I could fling at the Rayquaza. But does Fini have Light Screen and Haze is the question. I feel like it might. So I'm going to accept the fact that Rayquaza is going to body me. Or that Rayquaza is good, that Fini's going to have Haze. And just accept the fact that I'm going to have to eat a Dragon Ascent here. And I am going to go straight for the Geomancy. Because afterwards, the Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast plus a Sludge Bomb should pick up the Fini. I am super scared of this Fini. I am going to fling that Razor Fang. It is going to flinch. Not very effective. That's fine. Rayquaza is going to go straight for the Dragon Ascent. Hopefully into Salazzle. Nope, but obviously right into Zern. It makes sense. Not surprising. Zern. Oh, that did a lot. That's Life Orb. That's definitely Life Orb. Yeah. So we are going to see the Life Orb. Maybe I should have targeted the Ray with the Fling. Then I wouldn't have. Then it probably wouldn't have died. or taken this much damage. I do believe I take the Life Orb E speed at -1 from here, so I am just going to Moonblast into that and swap in my Salamence here. Keep Salazzle around. Salazzle does a good work against Tapu Fini. It also provides fake up pressure, so definitely going to keep it around for the time being. Okay, Moonblast will definitely kill this Rayquaza. The only question I have is he going to protect? I wonder if Dazzling Gleam would pick it up. No, probably not, because of the light screen. Although, it should, right? Light screen into -1 should just counteract, and then +2 Dazzling Gleam should kill. I'm gonna D-Gleam. If he lives this Dazzling Gleam, beats me, but he might. There's also a potential he protects. I feel like it's very slim and none, because he should just go for the E-Speed. So we'll see what we get. I also, looks like a roll with this E-Speed here. So this is gonna be close. He is gonna go straight for the E-Speed. Xerneas hangs on with 4, very nice. Xerneas goes for that Dazzling Gleam. Rayquaza is going to drop. Tapu Fini does take just about 50%, which is very nice. And Fini's going to go for what exactly? Does he have Haze? He's not going to haze. Yeah, I was about to say. He was not going to haze. He actually left Xerneas on the field just, I guess, expecting to get that knockout. Very nice. So I don't know what he's going to bring in here. Maybe a Fake Out user? If he has that Fake Out, yeah, he does have that Incineroar. So he could very well go for that Fake Out Haze. I'm perfectly fine with that. That doesn't bother me at all. I'll protect my Xern all day in front of that. And I'm just going to click Tailwind. I'll Mega Evolve. Click Tailwind and protect. Definitely going to click Tailwind and protect here. Just covers pretty much every option. If he hazes, I'm still faster. I'm faster anyways, I think. But he has to have haze is basically what I'm saying. If you don't have haze, I basically win the game. And if you have haze, you reset my Salamance's attack stat, and I'm just fine with that. Incineroar is going to go Fake Out, obviously, into Xerneas. Icy Wind, could see Icy Wind come out. If he doesn't have haze, he has Scald, so haze would be very unlikely at this point, I would say. Yeah, so there's the Icy Wind. That's fine. Now the question becomes, obviously Salamence should still be faster than both of them, I would think. It depends on what Salamence was. I mean, let's just roughly assume I'm sitting at like, I should probably just check. I could calculate this in my head, but I'm just going to check. So we sit at 172. Obviously the -0.67 should just be faster than it. But I am not going to risk it. I am going to swap into Salazzle. And I think I'm going to Moonblast. Do I just kill the Fini here? I could just go for the Fini, let Instant get that knockout. That's fine. What's he got in the back? Yeah, I should be fine. I'll Moonblast. Oh, never mind. Moonblasting Instant because I misclicked. Definitely not what I wanted to do. But at the end of the day, it's alright. Salazzle coming in. We're going to get Icy Winded again, most likely. And Moonblast definitely not going to kill the Instant because of the light screen, unless I get a crit. Which definitely won't happen because I'm very unlucky. Wow, that did so much. And that was through light screen. Or did light screen go away? Light screen didn't go away, right? I don't think it did. And Instant should be U-turning here. If I'm my opponent, I'm U-turning. Darkest Lariat. Alright, I would have definitely assumed the U-turn there, so he might be very fast Z-move Instant. Which would explain a lot of why the damage output did was so much. So we did still have light screen up. So yeah, I just would have just killed that without light screen. Definitely going to bring in Necro here. I think I should have this game win. I'm not even going to bother faking out. I'm just going to Sledge Bomb. Does Sledge Bomb kill Fini? Sledge Bomb should be doing 50% to Fini, right? I mean, I know for sure Photon Geyser will, so I'll Sledge Bomb the Instant, Ultra Burst, and just Photon Geyser that Tapu Fini for the knockout. I don't really think there's a switch in. He might have Kyogre in the back, but with 3 Pokemon on my side of the field that are just faster than it, this game should be over. He is going to swap out Instant, so he's going to save it for later. It is going to be that Kyogre, that's fine. So he's going to take some Sludge Bomb damage there. I'm not going to complain about that. The question is, I don't really know if my Photon Geyser is physical or special based on the fact that I'll be -1 in a minute. Normally it's physical here, but based on the fact that he's coming in with the Intimidate, it very well might go over to special, and then I'm not sure about the knockout on Kyogre. I mean, it really should. I think I have this game anyways. As long as this kills Fini, there shouldn't be an issue. Here's the Photon Geyser going right into the Tapu Fini. Please kill. It didn't kill. Wow. That's very surprising. I feel like that definitely should have picked up the knockout. Now we're in trouble. Because now he drops an Icy Wind. So also dropping the Sludge Bomb. Should have dropped that into Tapu Fini for sure. He's just going to Skull. That's going to drop. Go into Necrozma. I don't know why you don't Icy Wind there. Could be a miss. Gets to burn. So does that... I don't know. I still don't know if that makes it special or not. Well, now I can Sludge Bomb the Tapu Fini. And I will go for the Z move. Because I really have no choice here. I have Salamence in the back, so even just doing the slightest bit of chip damage is super important. He's going to swap out Fini into Instant. That's perfectly fine. Is Kyogre going to protect here? Kyogre could protect here. I could see that being an option for him. Be a bit unfortunate on my end if he protects, but that's alright. No protect. He's just going to let me get the Z move off. I do once again have to block that for you guys. It's a great animation, but unfortunately you guys aren't allowed to see it. But basically here, if this can pick up the knockout on Kyogre, I think we've won the game. I think we have the game anyways, even if I just slightly missed the knockout. Because, although, if he does manage to kill both of us here, that could be an issue. And then you got Fake Out Pressure as well. So killing it would definitely just straight up win me the game. Not killing it would probably still have the game, but I'm really not sure. And knowing that that Photon Geyser was physical into that Tapu Fini and it didn't die, I'm pretty sure that might have been a bold thing, or at least physically bulky to some degree. Well, we're finally going to get that attack into the Kyogre now. And it does again pick up the knockout. Very nice. So Kyogre going down and Instant going down to this Sludge Bomb now. This game is just over. There's no way Fini can survive the onslaught of attacks that's about to approach it. So Lazo going to pick up the Instant. Looks like we're going to do just fine in this episode. Yeah, there's no way he can win this. My team's Tailwind is gone. That's fine. I didn't even need that Tailwind, really. I just kind of set it up for the sake of setting it up. Tapu Fini coming back in. Never going to live a Sludge Bomb and a Photon Geyser. Photon Geyser almost did this amount last time, so it might not even live the Sludge Bomb. But Photon Geyser will go first. He probably forfeits. There's no way he doesn't forfeit here. Unless he just hates Fini and wants it to die. Alright, I'm going to go with the fact that he hates Fini and just wants it to die. Tapu Fini going to take the Photon Geyser. We saw that the last time. And Sludge Bomb's going to come out to finish off the job. Alright, so I think that's a pretty decent episode. 2 wins. I'm really liking this team. Like, I'm really liking this team. Obviously, we played 2 Ryogres, and I feel like that's a really good matchup for us here. But nonetheless, team seems to flow really, really well. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you guys next time.